Hey there, plushies, I'm your friend Nemo who Let's Play SpiderMwa. Welcome you back to West of Loathing. As we left off, we finally caught the final of the bandits for dirt water, and now we can go explore the world. And also, I did a little bit of a mistake of breaking the headband. It's an important item, actually, but luckily I can get a headband later on. We just need to find the facility where I can do it. Let's go to the Stearns Ranch and do a little bit of wandering because, El Vibrato turns out to be a monster. Nuts. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have noticed you. Attack. An El Vibrato construct that doesn't have any HP. Get out of here. I got scraps. Good. We do need to make a battery. We're going to be working, starting to work on a lot of the El Vibrato stuff. I'm just curious what might be on this spot on the left. Is there a new location? Your boost sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock and sure enough there's a bottle of booze behind it. Cheap tequila. You were afraid for a second that your boost sense had been replaced with some kind of rock sense. Good news. Okay. That was interesting. So what is this? Increases mysticality by 3. There are a lot of fun tequilas in the west. This is not one of them. Let's wander around. See, if that's the area I want to see if there's anything there. Well, another El Vibrato construct. Give me that scrap. And also the punch cards that I've been getting from them. Those are also important because at one point we're going to find a cave that leads us to another El Vibrato facility where I can actually use those punch cards to learn words. That's what the punch cards are for. To learn words of the ancient El Vibrato language. What else is... I can do the silver-plated turnip if I want to. Apparently it's a wearable as a hat. So I'm gonna go do it. I mean, it's 5,000. It's a waste of money, you would say, but... Actually, no. 5,000 is a lot of meat in my pockets, and I might find some books that I want to read. And speaking of books, let's get those bottom willows. You should find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a swamp box in the back. 900? Yeah, no, that's 900. That's the number. 295. Did you have any books that I didn't get? Blank piece, broke board. No, you don't really have it. These are all the stuff that I have sold to you, but you do have a pickaxe, but I don't really need it. Did I have anything that I could sell? Oh yeah, the Fluffy's Emerald. Maybe I'll keep that. You never know. I might find something that I might want. Or that's something that I might need, an emerald. Never know. Okay, now that I think about it, we shouldn't go to all these old markets and other places. We're gonna move on to a new location. Let's go to Roy Bean's house, because he sells jelly beans that are various of qualities of goodness. And he might even have a mission for us. Intimidating 4? Out in the open desert, among the rocks and dunes, and underneath the scorching desert sun, you encounter a chef. That probably doesn't sound all that strange comparatively, but hold on while I go into more detail. He has somehow hauled a full-size iron potbelly stove out into this blistering hot hole and is cooking something on it, though you can't tell what because all you see in the pan is fire. Rather than being drenched in sweat, he's literally steaming. Furthermore, he's muttering wildly to himself. I gotta cook it right here. It needs to be hot. If I had Intimidating 4, I might get something out of him, but because I don't have Intimidating 4, let's just back away. Because I want to see if I can meet him again with Intimidating 4 and get something out of him. What's up, Pete? What's shaking, Pete? Well, never mind, I was away, bud. You seem hesitant. Thinking about some of these places is making me uncomfortable. Like I got bad memories, but I can't remember them. Madness more mine. Am I forgetting something? Reminds me of the fella at the Brentwood bunkhouse wanted a picture of an owl skeleton petting the cemetery. Thanks for the reminder. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Just like they said. Dang it. Perform some of your own ablutions outdoors. You gussy up a bit. What is this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. Huzzah! 6 XP! There aren't any cacti that I can actually forage. I feel gypped. There's a spittoon. You know what that means. It's a spittoon. Nothing special about it. Investigate. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpowering sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. You seriously want to put your hand in the swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Just look at the internet, you'll find tattoos that are more gross or stupid. Get to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. We got a spittoon hand and a befouled pistol. Yay! Deals stench damage instead of physical and +6 moxie. What was my previous pistol that I'm using right now? It was 5 moxie. 6 moxie and stench damage. 13, 17. Yeah, that's a lot better. It will probably make a patoo sound when you shoot it. Yeah, instead of kapow. And also the other thing that we got is spasasp, whatever. Spittoon hand. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. So I got permanently hot, cold, and sleaze resistances. Permanently. It's a good thing to go through all these spittoons after all. Not only good items, but also good perks. Howdy, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Rowdy. Howdy, Rowdy. I'm Spin Few. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these pirates, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name by bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. I got my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it shouldn't just say museum. I guess you get a point. For a jelly bean museum, you sure don't see very many jelly beans. A bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. What achievement did I get? Discover 37 map locations out west. Well now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of the thieves went, if you happen out that direction. Okay, I'll go get him. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. Anything here? No. That's not how you smoke the pipe. You're not even putting it up to your lips. You're just holding it up to your beard. I ain't a jelly bean feller myself. I'm more partial to peppermints. I had noticed your breath is much better than I expected from a batty old prospector. It ain't just being afraid of claim jumpers what keeps us from socializing amongst the fraternity. Some of the fellers, all they know about hygiene is how they grease their mule in the morning. Ain't that the truth, mister? Juices and jelly beans, the fun-well cornered stones alive in the west. What? Hey, just joshing you. Almost had me going. And it indeed now it is Jelly Bean Museum. He changed that fast. Alright, let's go to the thieves' hideout. You find a poor lost crate, which has been abandoned. I forgot about its owners. How sad. Open it up. Now 3 locks. 3 depressed rancher candies, and a handful of nails. Sorry, Great. They look happy. So what's my newest stuff? Got a handful of nails, so increases melee damage by 7. Like all things for ranchers, this candy was a lot better than the before the cows came home. Yeah, now it's not just rancher candy, it's a depressed rancher. You know, jelly ranchers, that's the joke. I got 5 locks. I gotta lock up some bitches. You think these are the jelly bean rustlers? Probably. That's right where Roy said. They look real rustly. Sure, real ordinary fellers. Ordinary, yeah. One of us then got a Davy Crockett hat. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one spikes up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right round and head back the way you came, unless you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how you're planning on doing that? With words. Being honorable. Listen, fellas. You stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're gonna be the laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited for. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. 150 XP. Good. Shows you right here, it's good to be honorable. Tons of XP. I got 7,000 freaking... Man, I'm doing a lot better than I expected. 400 XP now to spend. I'm thinking of taking imitating level 4, which I will. Sorry, foraging, you're gonna have to wait. Sorry, leather workery, you're gonna have to wait. Sorry, tough customer, you're gonna have to wait. Sorry, everybody else, you're gonna have to wait. Now I can still get the... Almost could get the bull stomp. What else is there? Glamour, gumption, grit. Pain tolerance won't go up, capacity won't go up. Yeah, I think it's at level 6 or 7. Well, I'm gonna get the next capacity for everything. I think. Well, I could get all of these if I wanted to. All 3, 1 point for each. I'll save the XP. A filthy bedroll. It's the missing beans! Grab him. Mint jelly beans. It's a big jar of green jelly beans that are in excellent condition. Judge Roy Bean will be excited to get it back. They're mint jelly beans that are in mint condition. Now I got the joke. The bandits' meager food supply. They should be robbing grocery stores. Look at it. Sarsaparilla and clove drops and sugar guns. These are little gun-shaped candies made with real gunpowder. Little balls of sugar infused with clove. Who would do this? Yeah, who would? Ugh. A cache of ill-gotten goods. Loaded. Handful of nails again, hard soda, and Kurt's fit headband with, and also meat. Neat. This is a headband formerly worn by exercise-obsessed lunatic. It has Kurt's fit printed on it so many times that it's illegible from every possible angle. This sweet beverage is like a regular soda, but for adults. Alternatively, it's like regular booze, but for children. Good one there. 4 speed and 20 maximum HP. Is that a hat? It's a hat. Huh. Fascinating. So 5 muscle, or 4 speed. My speed is 11. I'm a speedy mofo. I'll keep the thick leather hat on. Muscle is more important for me right now.
Did I have any? No, I don't have any skins, did I? I don't think I have any skins that I could put. I do. I actually do. I do have the...
Electric snake skin. What did it do? Put their head for 7 spell damage. Not what I want. Not what I want at all. A pretty nice bedroll. He must have stolen it from a hiker or something. It's a sealed crate. Open it. 10 dynamite. Score! Can't show off gun and goods. Load it. 1 needle, 1 sulfur match, and 245 meat. That wasn't much. I'll take the needle. Alright. Let's go to the SpiderMwa mine. New locations. Pete picks up a rock and polishes on his sleeve. Find something? Real special. It's a nice frigate. Frigate? Do they call it that because it's blue like the ocean, or something else to do with big warships? Huh? They call it because it's worthless. He tosses it over his shoulder. Grow stronger. I see. That's why you're in the next level. Is that a cultist mask that I see there? Well, it's rare. Real bad. I can feel it right in my guts. That cult guy looks pretty serious. I gotta get out of here. Gonna be sick. Jeez, you're already green around the gills. You can't even hear it, can you? Maybe you better rest for a bit. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. So this place is full of these mad cultists. These are the guys who are working for the necromancer. Now I can wear the mask that I got from that one place. I think it was the old mission. So if I wear that, I can disguise myself as one of them and get through this. Of course, there was the intimidation option, which I can do as well. I think he drops his mask for me if I didn't get it from somewhere else. But, most importantly, I need to get that freaking El Vibrado headband. Because with that headband, we can cure these guys. They're under a spell from the necromancer working for him, but we can save them all if I had the freaking headband. So I better get to work. Off to one side of the trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it's actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side-eye and tries to wave you away, but cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh! Away going! Well, let's talk to it. Why are you inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd for keeping safe from a predator! What predator? Any predator! Desert tortoise, cactus eagle, other goblins! Now going away! You're ruining my disguise! Foolish goblin. The worst cactus predator is me. Well, now! Watching me kicking over all of the cactuses! No! Here! Will giving you a gift not to doing that! Very well, I am accepting your offer. 4 XP and a weapon. A cactus club. I can only wonder how good of a cactus club is. Let's see. 7 muscle! Nature provides us with a lot of things, and some of those things are plug-in shaped. 13 to 17 damage. What am I doing with the claws right now? 9, 11, and 3 muscle. Yep. I'm glad that doesn't look silly at all, and we wearing that. I can actually put on the Kurt's headband now, because I'm only losing like 1 muscle. When you count everything together, or something. Or maybe I didn't lose any muscles by exchanging the weapon. But still, 4 speed, I'll take it. And maximum HP, that also works. Man, I look stylish. I'm ready to work out. Harvest the Hagar's agave. Yeah, I'm exercising with the silly walk. Howdy! Welcome to Gourmet Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertainal and only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. Entertainal? Look, don't knock the patter, okay? Petting cemetery? That's right, a wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons, and you're free to touch them to your heart's content. Well, with your hands, that is. No writing. Can I feed them? You can try. Neat. Interest you in a membership, fella? Sure. I suppose so. Wonderful. Just hold still for a second while I memorize your face. Okay. Go right on in and thanks for your patronage. You're welcome. Ooh, a penny cemetery. Neat. What a tarnation. It must be like an exhibit of animal skeletons. Come on, let's check it out. Figure I'll wait here. I got enough nightmares without wanting to pet some. Suit yourself. This is the skeleton of a jackrabbit. In a pinch, the jackrabbit can help you change a wheel on your wagon, increases your speed for the rest of the day. Increases armor. This is a skeleton of a desert tortoise. It is currently in very slightly less of a hurry to get to places than was when it was alive. This is an owl skeleton. If you want to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the center of an enemy skeleton, just ask an owl. You know, Tootsie Roll. Take a picture of it. With a click and a flash, poof, you take a photo of Hobart Buppert. For Hobart Buppert. Poof. This is a bobcat skeleton. Bobcats are known for their ferocity and the weird high-pitched noises they make when telling jokes. Nice reference to Bobcat Goldthwait, and I'm sure not that many people know who he is. This is a hawk skeleton. Hawks resent being mistaken for falcons and will shoot you if you do it too many times. I mean, that's a given. Falcons and hawks kind of look similar, but they're not similar. As far as I remember, falcons are more leaner and a bit smaller than hawks. That's what I remember. The plaque says it's a desert ape skeleton, but there's nothing here. And also, you're pretty sure there's no such thing as a desert ape. The plaque says it's a buffalo skeleton, but there's nothing there. You're buffaloed by this fact. The plaque says it's a pack rat skeleton, but there's nothing there. Nuts. I wonder what I'm gonna take. Melee damage, armor, speed. I'll take armor. Pet it. You gently stroke the former animal's skull. Boon of the tortoise. Nice picture. So now I got armor. But how much armor? That is the question. The boon of the tortoise, +7. Slow and steady and impervious to harm from above or behind. 7 armor! My armor is 10! Nothing's gonna hit me now. Don't hit me now, because I got a good time and having a ball. I was in Brentwood, that guy who wanted the picture. As Fluffy but carefully navigates a bunch of weird rock formations, everything suddenly goes silent. Everything except the racing of your pulse, that is because you've stumbled across a horrifying ungulith. Attack. Got the jump on him. Our first fight against an ungulith. And we win. An ungulith horn and a menudo geode. Poof. I forgot to read the flavor text though. Sorry. Yo, what's up, Pete? Howdy, Pete. That old jobberneck mine is around these parts somewhere. I don't know much about it, but I heard they had some kind of accident a while back. Might be worth checking out. What do you think we should do next? Well, I guess we ought to see about solving some of Brentwood's problems so we can get the lumber for the rail company. Yep. The horn of an ungulith. It's not sharp, but it's still dangerous. Sometimes a pocket of intestine that remains behind when a cow undergoes a transition to an infernal ungulith, and you got one of these. A stone sphere full of boiling tripe. A wispy-tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hanging out on this side of the pail going boo, boo. Examine it. It's a substantial piece of an infernal cow. Destroy it. It's an insubstantial piece of an infernal cow. You throw the spirit on the ground and stomp on it until it dissipates completely. Get thee hence, little doggy! So I should destroy all of them. I'll keep one, just for safekeeping. You never know if somebody wants to examine an infernal soul fragment. At least I got some XP out of it, which is good. Up to 245. Where was he? The buttery biscuit? Which one of you guys was the one who wants a photo of the owl? Were you the one who wanted it? Hobart Buppert is just chilling at the fire. Howdy, Hobart. Oh, SpiderMwa, you managed to take a picture of that old skeleton yet? Sure did. Here you go. Great! Oh, well, look at that. What a beaut. Well, thank you, SpiderMwa. I ain't gotten anything for a reward, but I imagine you'll get some experience points out of it. See ya, Hobart. I did get some. At least now I can get what I wanted. So, leatherworkery, foraging. I think I will go with foraging now. You can forage really fancy goods from cacti. So if I get that clown thing, cactus in the wild again, I'll be able to harvest it now. Whoop. So where is this new location? There's the... I forgot that I can zoom. Well, let's get to the Jumble Nick mine and check it out. See what we find, if anything. Pete bends over and picks something up. Well, looky here, a little rock scorpion. Did you just pick up scorpion? Man, that's a real scorpion. These rocks are naturally erode into the shape of scorpions. Oh, okay. Also, they will like scorpions. I rightly know how that works. Pete puts the rock scorpion in his backpack and grows stronger. He's getting a lot of level ups. It's good. It's good. Looks like this place has been shut down for a while. Jumble Neck Mine, I believe. I heard there was some kind of accident or something there. Can't really remember the details though. Guess I'll have to look around. This barrel is full of old grease. Ugh. Take some. What, just grab a handful? No. Cluster of gin blossoms. Get some blossom gin. This pile of rocks is probably mining leftovers. Search them. A silver-toothed skull. There's a human skull hidden in the rock pile. That's a little ominous. Yikes. Search them. Don't find anything else interesting. It's a little grim to find a human skull just stashed in a pile of rocks. Unless maybe it was a very small burial mound. Considering the fancy silver tooth, that's maybe not outside the realm of possibility. Rocks. Probably some mine leavings that got piled up here. Search them. You poke around in the rocks and find anything of interest. Fair amount of lead in these rocks. This is probably a silver mine. You get them together a lot of times. Are these worth anything? Not enough to be hauling them around. And don't like them. I wasn't going to. Jeez. Except for the dust all over everything and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost, this looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Okay. An old calendar. Looks like work stopped here a bunch of months ago. A hat rack with a standard issue of miner's helmet hanging on it. Grab it. We need that miner's helmet because it has a lamp. This ghost is busily shuffling the ghosts of papers on his desk. Talk to him. Excuse me.
Kid, I'm busy here. I've got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay?
This mine is still running? I haven't seen anyone around.
We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their job.
How's business?
Oh, just great. Honky freaking dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look how ecstatic I am.
That's quite a silver tooth. You got in that sarcastic grin.
Made it myself. I've made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away.
Your calendar is out of date.
What?
Yeah, it's like 6 months ago.
I like the picture, okay. Scram!
Do you know that you're a ghost?
Do you know that you're a pain in the ass?
No, I'm serious.
You see me laughing?
I have something that belongs to you.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a human skull.
Notice the silver tooth? Look familiar? I don't mean to upset you, but...
I guess I forgot somehow.
It must have been a traumatic experience.
Oh, you think? You think maybe? Jeez, give me that damn skull. It's mine after all.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, and frankly, kid, it's none of your business. Leave me alone so I can get on with going into the light or whatever.
Okay, why? And he's gone. So's the skull. Safe is dirty but solid looking. Take a closer look. You stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial type, a combination lock. Safe cracking 3? I don't even have one! Since no one is here, you're free to rummage around in the desk. Let's do it. You find some old jerky and a key. Nice. Extra grizzly jerky and jumbo neck mine elevator key. This is dried meat. Sort of. It's mostly dried connective tissue with little pockets of meat in it here and there. Snap into a Slim Jim. Well, I guess that's all we could do right now. So next time, let's go down to the mine. See what's down there. Ghosts? Spooks? Monsters? Who knows? But until then, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.